everyone, what's up and welcome back to the Mama's Review. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about what I like to use for the cold and flu season. As the weather gets colder, I am starting to see, more of that coming out, more colds, and so these are products that I like to use with my son that work. There are flaws with every product, of course, but they are ones that I like to turn to the most and are things that I wanted to be able to share with you guys. So let's get started on what products I use and do a little review on them. So the first thing, and this is something I've used with my son for a long time, this is a product that was recommended to me from a doctor, and we have used it ever since. I've used and went through quite a few bottles of it. It is this Little Remedies, and I don't know if it'll focus there, Little Remedies for Noses. It's a saline spray. What I like about it, and I'm just going to open this up, this is a new one. What I like about it is it comes in this little bottle. Oh, that's the back. It comes in this little bottle. Little Remedies saline, and you can spray it, so if the baby's sitting upright you can just go ahead and give it a squeeze and it'll spray, and it sprays at a really nice pace. It's not like overbearing or too powerful or anything, or if the baby is, say, really little and it's not sitting up or doesn't like that initial shock of it being sprayed, what you can do is, while you're just kind of either holding them or while they're laying down, if you just do this, it'll just slowly drop into their nose. So we normally just let it drop into his nose. It says here for newborns and infants, you're going to give 2 to 6 drops in each nostril. And what I like about this is you can use it as much as you want. It's not medication, so it's just a saline solution. So if he's really stuffy, I can go ahead and give him some. If he's stuffy, an hour later, I can give him some more. I'm not having to wait, 4 hours or whatever for that. So this is something that I do really like. What I don't love about it is the fact that it does seem like that I have to use quite a bit of it to do anything. So that's kind of, I take the pros with the cons, but that's probably the only con that I have with it, is that it seems like I have to use quite a lot, but it works really well. It's priced really good. It's about $5, I think, for this bottle, and it lasts. I mean, when he has a cold, I pretty much am able to get a full cold out of this. I probably use it more than some would. I tend to wipe his nose a lot and give him saline lots, because I know how it feels when I have a stuffy nose, and so I try to make him as comfortable as possible, so I probably use more than I need to, but I just feel like you know what, if he's got a stuffy nose, poor little thing, let's clear it. So that's the first thing that I like to use. The next thing that I like to use, and I've only used this a couple of times, but it has worked really, really well for us also, is the Baby Vicks, like the Vapor Rub. There we go. And so it just says soothing aroma and ointment, and it just, oh, it smells like Vicks, but it smells like such a soft, it doesn't smell really, really harsh or extreme. Like, I find Vicks almost smells chemically, and this just has a nice smell to it. So it just looks like Vicks. It's just, same idea, it's just like a cream. So when Jacob is really stuffy, or he has a sore throat, or anything like that, what I like to do with this is I like to rub it on his feet and then put socks on him, so he'll wear socks to bed that night. The other thing I like to use it for is I will rub it on his chest, underneath his nose, on his neck, stuff like that, on his back if I think that he needs it. The other thing that I like to do is, if I'm going to give him a steam shower, like if he's really stuffy and he's really not feeling good, I like to go ahead and rub it on all of those places and then sit in the bathroom with him with the shower turned all the way hot. Not in the shower, but sitting just in the bathroom, maybe on the toilet or something, for 15-20 minutes. And that just helps clear him out a bit better. We used to do it with just the steam from the shower, and that worked out good, but I started to include this in it, and it just sort of seems like it makes it that much more powerful, and it helps that much more. So another thing that I like about this is that, you can kind of lather it on as much as you want or as little as you want. I guess the one con that I have with this would be the fact that it's greasy. I mean, that's, if I'm going to be picky, that's the only thing that I really find that's really bad about it, is the fact that it is greasy, so we try not to use it when we're putting them in really nice clothes. We just use it with the sleepers and stuff like that, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't really care if I ruin clothes or PJs because he's worth it. And if he's not feeling good, this will help. So that's how we use this. I really do like this product. I do feel like it does what it's supposed to do, and I like that it's mild. So that's the other thing that we use, and those are kind of my pros and cons with it. Most of these I don't have cons for because they're products that we use a lot. So there are a few things that I've tried that I would have cons for, and if you guys are interested in seeing that, go ahead and comment down below about maybe the products that I like the least when it comes to colds. But for now, these are ones that I really like. So the last one is something that we have only been using for a little while, but I really, really do love them. I think when we were first pregnant, or when we first had him, we got a sample of it, and I used it like right away, and then I was like, oh, I really want to buy those. So boogie wipes. That's what they look like, and basically they are a wipe. That's pretty much all they are. It just says gentle saline wipes for stuffy noses. So what I like about these is they are really soft. We use Kirkland wipes, and they're nice heavy duty thick wipes, so you're not getting, you know, any poop or pee come through while you're wiping your baby, and they work great. And I used those for his nose for a long time because I felt like a Kleenex being so dry, I felt like his little nose was getting chapped and it just looked sore, and so I didn't like to use actual Kleenex. I like to use something wet, and so I would use wipes. But I was finding that the wipes were almost too thick for his nose. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but if you've ever had a baby whose nose is stuffy, it was heavy. Like, it just felt really heavy on his nose, and I just felt like it was really harsh, and they're quite wet, and you know, so then you're leaving them with a wet nose. And anyway, what I like about these is they're very thin, they're super, super soft, and they do have the saline in them as well. I don't really feel like it does any different than a cloth wipe, but I just feel like it's soft on his little nose. I just feel like it just feels like a nice comforting tissue, but wet, so that's nice. It does say made with natural saline. The other thing that I don't love about these is the fact that there's only 30 in there, and I don't know if you guys can see that, 30 wipes. And I don't really love that because they are quite expensive. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but when I can use just regular wipes or a Kleenex, I feel like these are a little unnecessary, especially because I have the saline solution. But, you know, if it's, I don't use these all the time, and if he's just got a runny nose, I won't just use these. If it's the first day of a cold, I won't use these. I like to use these when it's like day 2 or day 3 and his nose is starting to get a little bit hurt and sore. That way it's just a little bit more gentle. So I don't use them all the time. They're kind of a luxury item for me, but I do really like them, and I do think that they are awesome for babies who have you know, a really, really stuffed up sore nose. I think they're really, really great. So those are my 3 products that I go to for colds. I also will use Tylenol if he's got a headache or something, but we don't use that a ton. But that's pretty much it. I know that that's not like really a ton of stuff, but it is the stuff that we have on hand almost always, and I use a lot. So again, that's the boogie wipes, the Vapor Rub, and the saline. And if I had to pick one of these products to say was my favorite out of the 3, I would definitely say the saline. We use this a lot. I go through a lot of them, and I think it's nice that it's just easy, convenient. I can throw it in the diaper bag. It's mess-free, all of that sort of stuff, and pretty much clears them up right away. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys use for your babies in this season? I know that it's, you know, starting to get to that time, and I'm dreading it. So I've got everything prepared. I'm ready for this season to come, but I'll be ready for it to pass as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below and follow along. I put out videos every Friday. And yeah, we'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.